What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna jump in right where we left off on the last episode. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link above where you could check it out. But basically, we started with an old Beetle I had. We stripped it all down to the tunnel. We shortened the tunnel 6 inches. We narrowed the torsion housings 6 inches. POR 15, welded it all up, and this is where we're at. So today, the goal is to get it all assembled and get it sitting on at least the wheels we think we're gonna be using, just so we can mock it all up and make sure everything is gonna work as planned. So we got some parts. We have rear suspension parts, brake parts, cables, and all that good stuff. All the stuff we're gonna need to shorten along with the tunnel itself and make it work. So I'm gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna get as much as I can get done while the pan is still up on the horses, and then we'll lower it back down to get the transaxle in and the front beam on and make sure it all fits. So by the end of this video, we should be sitting on some wheels. So we got the spring plates buttoned up, as you can see, after I had to go to the hardware store and get new hardware because the kit that I bought was not correct. So we got that done. I cut the fuel line out of place, so I stopped hitting my head on it. Now we're gonna get the master cylinder in. I just wanna kinda get everything in place as far as when the body goes on it, what's gonna be in the way. So we'll get all the brake lines in, we'll get the beam on, but we're not gonna run like the brake line to the back just because, you know, we're gonna be grinding some of this POR 15 away and welding kind of a frame to it. I just wanna get this thing on the ground with stuff that's going to be in the way as far as the body fitting over it. So we're going to push on with the master cylinder, then I'm going to get it down on jack stands and we'll bolt the transmission up and the beam up, get some wheels, get it on the block of wood, and go from there.
Oh, I got them. This way?
Mm-hmm. Now pull it back. Now do it again.
This way?
Yep. Watch. Can I show you?
I can do it.
Yeah, you can. All right, now do the other one. I'm glad you came out here, dude.
Me too.
I needed help.
And I was calling for you. I got milk and brownies.
Milk and brownies?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I don't want brownies anymore because I just like milk.
Alright. Well, thank you.
Is there one more job I need to do?
Is there what?
Is there one more job so we need to do?
Yep, there's plenty more jobs for you to do. Alright, beams on, looking pretty. I'm gonna try to get the trans in, see if we can do it by myself. I should be able to. And then once that's in, I don't have the spring plate to axle bolts. I have some, but I might just mock it up with like a couple for now. I'm gonna order some, and then we'll try to get the wheels on it and see how it sits. front mounts in, rear mounts are in. I still have to do the spring plates like I said, but that's me done for the night. Fatherhood calls. So I'll be back on it tomorrow. We'll get the spring plates connected to the axles. Then we'll put the wheels on and hopefully they fit and clear everything. It was kind of, I went out on a whim on these wheels. I'm sure you've seen them in the background. They were cheap. They weren't too far away, so I grabbed them up and hope they work, but the offsets might not work. But we will find out tomorrow. We'll see you then. I ran out this morning, grabbed all the rest of the hardware I needed. I already got, as you saw in the time lapse, I already got the spring plates bolted to the axles. I'm gonna get the shocks on and mount these tires. Rear suspension's all bolted up, front suspension's all bolted up. I guess it's time to get these wheels on. So they fit. There's gonna have to be some trimming done here when it's at like a good ride height. When you turn, obviously the tires are gonna hit here, so we'll probably lob it off right here and then kind of just build a tube chassis around that. But I'm pumped. Everything fits. The rear wheels are gonna work, the front wheels are gonna work. Obviously we're gonna have to do some cutting and trimming and fitting on the body itself, but this will be under this. As you can see, everything's kind of moved around. We got a bit of a mess all over here because we got a new addition to the garage, which is absolutely ridiculous. So along with the 52 crotch cooler deluxe that we picked up a couple weeks ago, which I appreciate all the love on that video. One of the best videos we put out yet. We now have a 52 standard, which I can't begin to express the feelings I have about having these two cars in my garage. It's absolutely insane, but I think that's going to be the end for this video. Actually, with all the other cars, we also started assembling Paul's 59 ragtop, but like I said, this is gonna be the end of the video. I appreciate everybody watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like what we're kind of trying to do over here, and stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.